Hello and welcome to Janette. I'm Every Woman TV. I'm your host, Janette Burke. We are live on location at the Artists for Peace and Justice Ball for Toronto International Film Festival, hosted by NKPR. Tonight, we are going to meet Susan Sarandon and Ben Stiller, who will be here, as well as the Property Brothers will be honored here tonight. So please stay with us. I'm standing here with the Property Brothers, Jonathan and Drew, and we interviewed last time, and we're happy to have you back. And how are you involved with our Artists for Peace and Justice?
We've been working with Artists for Peace and Justice for many, many years. We're actually just saying it's amazing that 10 years ago, this is where we stood, and they were trying to raise $50,000, and now all of a sudden they've raised $30 million toward building schools and supporting human beings. That's, at the end of the day, you know, we're here, we're supporting people around the globe, and I think that's what's important.
Well, I think exactly that, where so many great people come together with such large voices. When you have, over the years, Sean Penn and Ben Stiller and Susan Sarandon and...
We'll all be here tonight.
Well, yeah, we'll be here tonight, and to see all these amazing people that have strong voices globally to be able to put a message towards something like what we're doing with APJ, building schools for kids in Haiti, it warms your heart. And tonight, actually, also to be receiving the award, the Peace and Justice.
Yes, you're being honored.
It's humbling. It's such an honor, but I love when you see, like I said, Sean Penn's received this award and Susan Sarandon, to be amongst such amazing people who have done so much in this world, so much good.
I think we have an obligation with our platform. You know, we are fortunate to have very successful shows. We have over 18 million viewers a month. Just in
And you're everywhere.
And so that audience, we have the best fans in the world, and they really get behind everything that we do. And so I think allowing us to inspire them to do good as well is very important to us.
Now, I know there's a bit of a tie-in here because you guys are launching a children's book that you've been working on for 2 years. This money that's funded tonight will help kids have a better schooling. How can your book be part of it?
Well, children have always been very important to us. Any charity that we've worked with, it's been important that we push toward, you know, helping children and education. And so our book is all that. Our book is exactly that, inspiring kids to teach them that they can do anything. And tonight, APJ is proving that when people come together, they can do anything.
And you're in Calgary now, right? With the new...
That's right. Filming in
Calgary until December, so these episodes will air next year, so look out.
Last time it was the Dancing with the Stars. You did pretty good on that.
Now it's Dancing with the Contractors.
Yeah,
I said I was going to make it happen. Yeah, no. Very exciting news. We have our very first children's book that is coming out in October. So we've been working on it for almost 2 years, and that comes out. So Builder Brothers is officially coming out October 2nd, which is exciting. So we have been working on that. And other than that, we're filming in Calgary right now for 3 months for Property Brothers.
Wow, that's nice. Well, that must be nice to be back in the West because you guys are from Vancouver, right?
Originally from Vancouver, yeah.
We started real estate in Calgary, so that's the beginning for us.
You started real estate.
Yeah. When we graduated high school, we moved to Calgary and started real estate. So back in the mid-90s, so it's back to our roots. I love it there, and our parents live out there, and so it's nice. We're going to be there until December, and then back down to LA for the holidays.
So do you bring your family down for the holidays?
Oh, yes. Everybody comes. We always, no matter where we are, we always come together.
I thought you said, do you bring your flannel out for the holidays?
Oh, that, I also bring my flannel.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Calgary's can be very cool. Actually, I never been to Calgary. I would love to see Canada's West. I did for the first time ever go to your hometown this year. In the summer, I went to Vancouver and Victoria, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful
out there. It really is.
It's very different from Toronto.
Oh yeah, and you know, for us, like we grew up, Vancouver is like the city is carved out of the forest. You're lush green all around you. The water's right there, so it's absolutely fantastic. Alberta, very different, rugged, a little bit more rugged, being on the edge foothills of the mountains, but again, beautiful.
Okay, can I just ask you a couple of questions that are women focused because we are a woman show, right? So, number one thing a woman should look for when redesigning the house, because we know that 90% of every consumer purchase is made by the woman.
Exactly.
Because happy wife equals happy life.
That's exactly it. But I would say the one thing that everybody forgets about, function. You're right. The women of the household, they're usually the ones that have the eye for style, the design, and they do the purchasing. However, you always have to think function before you think pretty.
True. That's true. And so even if you're a single woman, whatever, buying power today to, which women have to buy property. So what should they look for, though, if they're getting a fixer-upper?
Well, the one thing you want to be, organized and make sure that you understand the area. If it's an area with known problems, you can find that out by researching online, talking to neighbors. Look for houses that aren't going to have major structural issues, because that's when the budgets can really fall out of line and get out of control. On Property Brothers, you'll notice that we usually find a house where the bones are pretty good and we're just changing the stuff on the inside. It's a lot easier. But absolutely, anything traditionally that a guy could do when they're doing a renovation project, to heck with that. Today, it's more, we find the wives are the ones who actually are the handy ones that can fix stuff.
100%. The guys are useless around the house.
Okay, so just how did you get where you are today? I like the journey. How did you get from being two boys in Vancouver? I know you did some modeling. You broke into the biz. I know from your brother last year, JD, that you had another show. It wasn't as successful. But where did it all come from? The concept to
Yeah, well, actually, originally, so we were actors as kids, and you're right, we did some modeling and whatnot, but we wanted to, we were actors as kids, and then Jonathan was also an illusionist, and so we just basically wanted to find a way to fund our creative endeavors. We read up on real estate, got into it right out of high school, and then took off, and then when the show came around, we basically came back, and I was pitched for a show called Realtor Idol, which that was a bad show idea. I'm glad that didn't take off, and then we ended up having Property Brothers pitched, so... Yeah.
Thanks for being with us today on Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. I'm your host, Janette Burke, signing off. Please remember to like, comment, and share all our posts with your family, your friends, your co-workers, all your ladies, all your gal pals. You will find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, Vimeo, YouTube. You name it, we're there. Hashtag Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. And until next time, continue to be fabulous.